Hello, boys. Listen up. You're not meant to lock in, alright? Listen to me closely. I was locked in for a while, but in the last 3 months, I let myself go, and I have two conclusions from these past 3 months. First of all, you're not really meant to lock in because you block so much potential, you block so many things in your life. You're not catching the frequencies that are meant to reach you. I'll need time to explain this because first time you hear it, it doesn't make much sense. It is like that because we've been taught that we have to lock in and we have to kind of forget everything and just focus on your specific grind in your life and whatever you have on your mind. And sometimes it's fine, but locking in and just going full robotic mode for way too long is not only not healthy for you and your psyche but also for your character development. I feel like so many young guys lock in to the extent that they almost forget who they are. But also, I want you to understand the benefits of actually living freely for a period of your life. I am not saying that you should fully just let go and do whatever for 10 years, but I do believe that there should be a period where you really just let go of everything and you try to actually live the life that you really want right now at the moment. You kind of embrace all the freedom there is. You roam around, you search for your meaning, you search for your passion, you go out with your friends, you do whatever you want because you want to. And you don't care about the consequences, you don't care about who is gonna see you, what people are gonna think about you. You just fully let go for a few months, just for a few months, just to see how it is. Because now it's my almost my third month that I've been going crazy. I know that there are some consequences, like I first of all I cut myself pretty badly and I've gained some kilos and I look like a zombie half of the times. But there is something inside of you, like something to your spirit, something to your manhood inside of you that really it's developing. You can feel it inside, the way you move, the way you think, the way you react to things. It's different. You carry this courage with you, like you carry the belief in you to the extent that it wasn't before. You kind of believe yourself more, you trust your guts. It's happening inside of you, it's happening in your spirit, it happens in your psyche, and you feel like you're regenerating your manhood. Like, because manhood has been really cut in half in our lives. Seriously, think about the school, think about all the grades that you needed to get, think about your shitty job, think about authorities and everything around you. Like, you really have to bend over so many times in your life. But when you really let go, and when you really just trust your guts with everything you do, and when you feel like you play GTA for a few months, man, it's different. It's hard to explain because it's not written down. I'm not a guru. I'm not gonna let you see my monthly engagement on my YouTube channel or the money I made on Shopify or whatever, because I don't have any evidence backing me up. I'm just saying what I feel. I'm trusting my guts with this. There is something to letting go. You're not meant to lock in, especially not in your, like, if you're 19 or 20. This period is so crucial because not only you don't know much about life and you can roam around doing whatever, you're also pretty young, so your body can take a beating and it will still be fine. The next day you'll wake up and you'll be just fine whatever you do. If letting go and doing whatever you want for a few months means going to Asia for you, you should then go to Asia and just leave everything and go. And I'm saying this because I kind of did the similar thing. I went from a Western country, from a fully developed Western country where I have all the possibilities in the world and I can develop myself in a, whatever I can think of. I went back to my home country where things don't look that great. I mean, it's a pretty poor country and there are a lot less opportunities than there were in the Western country where I was living, which was the Netherlands. I went back and I said, fuck it all. I'm gonna just let go of everything and I'm gonna see where I'm gonna land. There is still nothing that I can show to somebody and say, okay, this is the evidence that I made the right decision. But there is something to my spirit, there is something to my maturity, to my character that I know for a fact has been getting developed and has been getting to the next level, which is so nice. It's so nice as a young dude. Like, you see all these guys around you, you see like levels above, people that are levels above you, and it's mesmerizing. It's nice to see. You kind of feel challenged, you feel like you still have a lot of miles to cover before you get there. I look at these people and I see in their eyes that they have done some shit. Like, they have been places. That's what I want to say. I felt stuck for 1.5 years, actually probably like more than that. I felt like I was not where I needed to be, and I was not covering the miles that I needed to cover. Now that I'm in this place, sure, I don't have any financial benefit from it, and finances give you a lot of freedom, they give you a lot of power, but there is something to the development of your character through some other actions that don't involve making money. I focus too much on things that I don't really value that much at the moment, even though I know they're important. I let it go, man. I let it go, and now it's nice. It's a nice feeling. I don't know how everything is gonna turn out, but it is a nice feeling. And also another thing, I wasn't expecting that letting go is so hard, because it is hard. Like, letting go of everything that made you you is very hard, and I learned it the hard way because I was so like intact with my old personality. I was so intact with my old comfort zone and my old beliefs, that now that I let go, that I actually let go, I started to kind of get a little bit anxiety. I was in this panic mode for a while, like, I missed the gym, or I did this, all of these things that I would not have done before. This whole philosophy is, it takes time for you to absorb it. It's an element of a bigger puzzle. You kind of have to know when you have to switch things up, when you have to like go do a 180 and do whatever you need to do on the other side, because letting go is such an important, it's such a vital thing in your life. I've actually had it in many different scenarios, like letting go of the consistency in the gym. I let go of that. That's one. There's some other things, like I went with a girl and I really liked her, and then she dumped me and I was like, fuck. But then I was like, you know what, I let her go. It hurts like a bitch, but I have nothing to lose here, and obviously I have nothing to gain. So let her go, move on to the next one. And this whole process, like letting go, has many elements. It has many specific variants that you can experience, and gym is one. Like, you're watching this, you might go to the gym, you like the gym, you build character, you build your body, it's nice, but you have to let it go for a while, and you will see that something else is gonna wake up inside of you. There will be a specific fire inside of you that you might want to go back to the gym even stronger, like 2 months later. And also with the girl, like you went with a girl, she fucked you over, and now you're stuck in this maze. You want to be with her, but you cannot be with her. You have to let her go, and then 3 4 months later you meet another one, and she's even better than the previous one. So this video is kind of in two segments. First, I talked about you having to let go of your locked in phase and kind of just experiencing things as they come, and going to the filthy side of yourself and kind of discovering what there is to discover. I believe there is so many things kind of hidden inside of us that we never really experience. We never tap into the potential, we never tap into the characteristics, we never explore our character to that extent, because we're in this bubble, we live in this comfort zone. Even though it's not that easy to live in that zone, it's still a comfort zone. Like, you go to the gym, you do your job, you work on your side hustle, you have your routine, you put a face mask, whatever the fuck you do, you have all of these things, and it's like a routine. It's a loop, you just loop it. But then so many things around are left unseen, unexperienced, unfelt. And once you get into that zone, once you experience all of these like colorful emotions, colorful characteristics. I was talking to a dude, we became very close this summer. We went out and he was like really drunk, and we had a blast though. It was a nice night. And then the next day he's like, "Bro, I woke up and I was like remembering what I did, and it was not me, man. Like, it was crazy. I never remembered to be that guy. Like, I was never that guy. I was always the shy guy." But he was really like, he went all out, and he was like raising girls, and he was going crazy. But he's like a socially awkward guy, and he was like, "Man, I'm not that guy. I was never that guy." But that's what you unlock from this experience. You go all in, you don't think about it, you just do what you feel is the right thing to do right now. Okay? And then you unlock these characteristics, you unlock another version of yourself, you kind of add more bricks to your wall of character. It's a very nice thing. It's not easy to explain, as I said, because you kind of have to be there, you have to be on the field. It's the same like when you watch football and you're like, why did he not pass to that guy? Because obviously on your TV, you watch it from above, you see the guy, he's free, but this person doesn't pass him the ball, and you're like, why didn't he do it? But you're not on the field, you don't know how it feels to be on that pitch, you don't know how it feels to be surrounded by so many people watching you, the pressure, the lights. It's not easy to see that pass as well. Like, you don't know how it is, but once you step on the pitch, once you play football for a while, you'll be like, okay, I mean, it's a hard pass to make, he didn't see it, but it was not easy. You would see the other perspective of things. It is the same with like this all in phase. You can call it an all in phase. Like you go all in, you're young, you're not gonna get damaged by this. Like, sure, you might, but the chances are you're gonna be just fine. You go all in for a few months, you try different shit, you do whatever the fuck you want. If you have something on your mind and you wanted to do something, or you're just so bored of your own life, you feel like a grandpa, then it's time to shake things up. Just take the box and shake it all up. Toys are gonna fly out, things are gonna fly out. The way things are put inside are gonna shuffle as well. So you're gonna have another different perspective, you know? I mean, I'm very like enthusiast talking about this. I look at myself at the moment and I'm like really happy, almost like I'm discovering something new as well. And even this channel was like part of this project that I started back in like March, I believe, or February, where I was like, okay, this is not the way you're meant to live. I'm gonna shake things up to its core, and I'm doing it right now. And there are some consequences to it, honestly, when it comes to like your body. Even my face is so fucking bloated right now, and I'm cut here, but I don't give a fuck, man. I kind of do what feels right because my character is never gonna be the same. I'm never gonna be that old, comfortable guy that is afraid of so many things because now I took the action. I know how it is to be on the other side. I've done it before though. I've done it before. I've been like on the other side for a while. I've been in the lock-in phase. I had like few weeks where I was kind of going wild, but the thing is, I knew always in the back of my mind that something is coming back for me. Like I know that there was this demon on my shoulder telling me the whole time that 2 weeks later you're gonna be back at square one, you're gonna be back at your boring job and whatever. I knew that I was never really truly free, and I never truly let go of these things because they were coming back for me like not that long later. But now I know I let go fully of all of these things. I know nothing is waiting for me. Like there is no job waiting for me. There is no school waiting for me. I kind of let go of everything. And I'm now in this crazy phase where I don't know what the fuck is going to happen tomorrow because there is no plan for tomorrow. And living like this is a double-edged sword because from the other, for one perspective, you have this anxiety in a way. I mean, it's not really anxiety, it's like a thought. It's like you know that you there is nothing waiting for you, you have to make it happen. But also on the other side, you don't know what kind of blissful thing might be waiting for you. You don't know what kind of craziness or what kind of enlightenment might be waiting for you in like a week. It's crazy. It's crazy. And also, I've been also thinking about like, you know, a week later seems like it was yesterday, but in these 7 days, so many fucking things happen and they all add up to your character. They also add up to your socializing skills, and also you meet so many people, so many relationships. You kind of get in these deep conversations with random people like that you become like very close later, or with old friends that become even closer to you, and you share these like deep conversations that carry emotions and feelings and nostalgia and everything. Having these relationships, they are like they're the color to your life, man. They're literally the color of your life. They give some fresh air, nice breeze, and they feel so nice. It's truly God's work. I actually made a video few days ago, but I deleted it because it was all over the place. In that video, I said that in this period, I feel closer to God, even though my actions are very far from God. Yet I feel God inside of me more than ever because I feel like I'm actually reconnecting with my own being, with my own core. Like I'm going back to square one. I let go of all these foggy, misty objects. I got rid of all of these objects surrounding me. Now I feel like I have a vision that is going miles ahead. It's like God tapped into me. That's how it felt. And it's very hard to explain it again because why the hell would it happen right now when I'm living in a sinful fashion, you could say? Why is God now appearing and kind of talking to me, you could say? I mean, it's very weird, but I feel closer to God than ever because I feel like I came back to myself. To be close with God, I believe you have to be close with yourself. You have to actually be who you are, accept yourself, and then I feel like God is only gonna become stronger inside of you. So yeah, it's also like spiritual enlightenment in a way, but that's something that I'm gonna talk about later in some video about like God and the relationship between God and yourself. Today the video again went all over the place, but my idea in this video was that you're not really meant to lock in fully so early and then kind of forget about everything. I mean, sure, 1 year maybe it pays off big time, you get a lot of money, you get a lot of you get a great physique, you do whatever was on your checklist and you're fine, but then life continues. You still have to do other things. It's not like it's not the end. Like that's the point. Young people think, including me, 1 year ago I was like, okay, I'm gonna lock in and then I'm gonna get it all. But what is getting it all? Like, you know, it doesn't make much sense. Sure, I might get some money and I locked in, I got some money, and I what the fuck should I do with this money? Like shit, man, it's hard to explain this. This is like you kind of get to see the world from another perspective. It feels nice. It feels a little scary too because you kind of like it too much. Like this way of living is way too nice. How can I possibly go and work a stupid job again? It's very hard because you feel the freedom, you feel your spirit, you feel how powerful you can be. It's very hard to go back to living a normal life. So you have to make something happen. I feel like this is also a period where you gather so much energy, you get knowledge, you get spiritual empowerment, and you have to use this momentum to create something for yourself that will be able to sustain you financially as well, so you don't have to go back to working for someone's ass again if you've done it before, and you probably have done it, because that's also something that everybody should do once in their life, to understand how shitty it can be to work for somebody else. I got really like excited in this video. At the beginning, I was not really sure how it's gonna turn out because I had an idea, but it was not really worked out. But see, things just work out. This is 24-minute video. I have been filming for 24 minutes. I don't know how long it's gonna be after I edit it. But yeah, this was a nice video though. This was a nice video. I'm gonna see in the next one. Think about what I said. Think about locking in. Think about your relationship with God. Think about letting go. Think about everything that I said, because I believe there is really something to it. Again, it depends at which stage in life you are. Like, you might not be ready for it though. You might need to struggle a lot longer, or a little bit longer. You might need to suffer a little bit longer to feel like your spirit is rotting and is eroding, and then you're ready to let go. So maybe you're not there yet. The climax might not have been reached yet, but try to reach it and then let go. And it's gonna be so nice. Just let go, it's gonna be so nice. And be yourself, man. Be yourself, because that's when you bloom the most. I wanted to finish the video, but now I have another thought. You're gonna bloom, man. Like the energy that is gonna come out of you, and the way you're gonna talk to people, and the flow state that you're gonna reach when you let go is something you will never fucking be able to do if you're like in your lock-in phase. Believe me, like there is something that you move mountains within you, and you kind of transcend it to everybody else, and people can feel it. Girls can feel it. Holy shit, girls can feel it. They know when you can move mountains, when you are like when you're in your flow state. Girls can definitely feel it. I can tell you that. I have some evidence for that. But people around you, friends, close ones to you, like there is something to it. The way you move, you just bring energy within you. People sense it, the frequency that you reach. The ones that are able to read it, they're gonna be able to feel it, and then they'll love you. So yeah, this was all over the place, but it was a nice video, and here I'm gonna end it for sure. I'll catch you in the next one, guys, and I hope you have a very nice day.